How's it going, everyone? So today I'm going to talk about an ab workout at home without equipment for beginners. So before we begin, please subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. I do appreciate the support. It helps my channel grow. Also, if you're interested in online personal training from me or buying some cool fitness gear, have a look in my description box right now, you guys. So let's talk about our rectus abdominis before I show you guys the actual exercise. So the rectus abdominis is your six pack, you guys. So this muscle right here, rectus abdominis, that's the proper anatomy word for it. The rectus abdominis is an important muscle, you guys, for posture. That's right. So if you guys have a really hunched over posture, improving your six pack abs can actually help your posture up. It's responsible for flexing the lumbar spine, such as doing a crunch, you guys. So the exercise that I want to show you guys for your rectus abdominis is going to be the overhand crunch. So this exercise is phenomenal, and this is again going to be for the six pack. I will show you guys right now how to do it. It's going to be like a crunch, but it's going to be a lot harder. So what you want to do is you want to have your hands directly behind you, and now all you're going to do is you're going to crunch up like so. And again, very hard to do because generally when people do this, they have their hands over their head. Now this makes it easier because you can actually pull on your head and use your arms to pull yourself up. By going like this, it's all abdomen, you guys. It's all abs, and it makes it very tough to perform, very hard to perform. But it's a very good exercise. If you guys can't do that many of them, that's 100% fine. That's how it should be if you guys are learning an exercise. You shouldn't be able to master the exercise the first time. It should be a little difficult to do. So this exercise, phenomenal for getting that top two abs. So what we want to do next, you guys, is we want to work our obliques. Because our obliques, yes, the six pack is very important. I'm not going to lie. Having good abs is very important. But having these muscles, you guys, the obliques, right in here, down here too, your obliques, you can see them a little bit better in here. But having those obliques really ties in the six-pack abs, you guys, and gives you that full look. So the obliques, you got the external oblique muscle. It's the largest and the most superficial, the outermost of the three flat muscles of the lateral anterior abdominum, you guys. So the exercise that I'm going to show you that I love for getting those obliques, very simple exercise to do. Now I know I said it's without equipment. Now I know I said without equipment, and I know I am holding a dumbbell right now, but here's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to go to the store. Chances are you may have this already, but find a 4-liter jug of water or milk. Now, if you guys don't have it, go to the store. It's like $3-4 for a jug of milk. Not only do you get a ton of calories, protein, but when you're done drinking the milk, or you could hold the milk in your hand before you drink any of it, you're going to use that milk jug and you're going to do side bends with it. Now, here's the thing. Water or milk is very heavy. That 4-liter of milk jug is around 10 pounds. I think it's 8.8 pounds or so. So almost 10 pounds. I'm holding in my hand right now, you guys, about 8 pounds. So again, you can get this from literally just going out buying a water jug. And in order to increase this, what you can do is you can buy another water jug and hold 2 of them. All you're going to do is side bends. Now, the reason why I showed you guys this exercise is because this exercise is one that is very easy to perform. You're literally just bending at the side, but it doesn't take that much mind-muscle connection. I know a lot of people, what they show, and I've showed these before too, is I've showed oblique exercises, but in my opinion, to actually feel your oblique muscles working when you're doing side jackknives, when you're doing the rotational twist, the side planks, side plank crunches, all those exercises, they do take a little bit of mind muscle connection. And for the beginner, it may not be there yet. So simply by doing a side bend, it's very hard to mess this up, yet the stimulation you get on your external obliques is going to be crazy. That muscle is going to develop so fast, and you're going to get that nice little tie-in. You're going to see those muscles right here really starting to tie in with the upper abs, you guys, the lower abs. It's going to look phenomenal. So again, I do apologize if I led you astray a little bit with the dumbbells. Again, I do apologize, but I recommend those water jugs, you guys. So again, the side bend is going to be insane. Now let's talk a little bit about the serratus anterior. This is a muscle that originates on the surface of the 1st to 8th rib at the side of the chest and inserts along the entire anterior length of the medial border of the scapula, you guys. Your scapula is your back, you guys. Now the serratus anterior, I'll show you guys the muscle right here. This is your serratus anterior. So a lot of people call this the gills because you get kind of looks like a fish's gills. But anyways, the serratus anterior acts to pull the scapula forward around the thorax. So your thorax is your chest, you guys. Now, again, the serratus anterior, also known as the gills. Now, what we're going to do to work that serratus anterior, because again, you want good serratus anteriors, it's going to be the plank ups. So what you're going to do is you're going to do push-ups on your forearms instead of your hands. So instead of going like this, you're going to go like this. Now, not only does this isolate your serratus anterior muscle, but it also eliminates assistance from your tricep muscles. So I'll show you guys how to do that very quickly. So again, instead of doing the push-up like so, we're actually going to go on the ground and do them like this. And you can feel your serratus anterior working. It's all serratus anterior, you guys, because again, once we know the anatomy and once we know how the muscle works, then we can get that mind-muscle connection, and then that's when we can start programming different exercises that actually hits the muscle group, you guys. So we now talked about the serratus anterior, the external obliques. I gave you guys an exercise for the rectus abdominis. Now, let's talk a little bit about the intercostal muscles. Now, intercostal muscles are the group of muscles that run between your ribs. So if you guys see your ribs, it's just going to be just in between those ribs. So if you guys look in an anatomy book, you see your ribs, and then in between them, that's going to be your intercostal muscles. So again, they run between the ribs, they help form and move the chest wall. So the intercostal muscles are mainly involved for the mechanical aspects of breathing. Anytime you're breathing, that's really your intercostal muscles working. So these muscles help to expand and shrink the size of your chest cavity to help facilitate breathing. So again, your diaphragm, your intercostal muscles will help out. So an amazing exercise that you can do is going to be the dumbbell pullover, you guys. This exercise should be a staple for the intercostal muscles. Now what you want to do is you want to lie on a horizontal bench and hold the dumbbell over your head, and then what you're going to do is you're going to pull it over, and this will work it. It's going to expand your chest as much as possible, you guys. So really expand your chest. Inhale and lower the bar behind your back, the dumbbell behind your back, sorry about that, and then bring it over. Now again, I will show you guys right now, and yes, I know I said without exercises in the video. Again, I'm leading you guys astray just a little bit, and I do apologize, but the reason why I say this is because I want you guys to properly train your muscle groups. And again, what you should do is go buy that 4 liter of water jug or milk jug and then use that, because just like you use that for the side bend, you can use that again to perform this exercise. And this exercise, you guys, is crazy. If you are finally looking to get rid of chest fat, build a big chest, you gotta be doing this movement. Now, all you're gonna do is you're gonna put your shoulders on the end of the bench like so. Get the dumbbell up, or the water jug. Again, I highly recommend the water jug. Now, what you're gonna do is just slowly raise it over. Feel that stretch. And then flex. Again, do that again. Over, back. Breathe in on the way down. Hold it, and exhale at the top. And again, you can kind of move around with your back placement a little bit. Oh, I love this exercise, you guys. Now, I always get quite a few tips. Now, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I get quite a few tips about my chest. A lot of people are always asking me, subscribers, how do you get the chest? How do you get the chest? The biggest tip, dumbbell pullovers will help out. Do different movements. Don't always do the bench press, the incline bench, flies. Try different movements. Yes, this movement will hit your lats as well. So if you want big lats, you guys want a big back, then make sure you try this movement as well. And again, I do apologize if I led you astray by saying without equipment in this video. But again, I really recommend getting that water jug. that's what I used to do when I had nothing, you guys. I would buy or I'd make things that would have resistance so I can do the exercises. Yes, body weight movements are phenomenal, but literally just buying a 4-liter a water jug or milk jug will give you resistance. You can make your own homemade dumbbells at home, literally with water. That's a reason why if you guys ever play basketball outside and you're shooting on the hoop, the bottom of the hoop, the bottom of the basketball net, you fill it up with something, and usually people fill it up with sand or water because water is extremely heavy, you guys. You will never in a million years try to pick that up because that is heavy because it's filled with water. So end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please like the video and share it. And again, follow me on Instagram, DylanBerg999. Thank you guys so much.